Ooh, there's one right next to the V. Oh, okay. Huh. So, in hindsight, maybe running this tour through a carnivore habitat was not the best idea. Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Jay, and welcome to the channel. Today we're back in Jurassic World Evolution in Nublar Emergent Biopark for the final episode in the series. We've now completed a full park, and what we're going to be doing today is going on a tour of everything that we've done so far, checking out all the different habitats and the different dinosaurs that we've placed down along the way. So I do hope you guys are looking forward to this. I think it'll be a lot of fun. We're going to go on some of the tour rides as well. Just gonna, go through the whole thing and experience it as if we were a guest visiting this place for the first time, which I think will be a lot of fun. So if you like the sound of that, please do leave a comment, leave a like, and of course subscribe for more similar content. And without further ado, let's get into it. Here we are at the start of the park. As you can see, we've got these two restrooms here, which I personally didn't want to use as restrooms. I just thought it kind of looked like information booths or like little kiosks or even something like ticketing booths, so they work well at the start of the park. So you come in, and then right in front of you have this big entrance plaza with a redwood right down the middle, and if you turn left you actually have our first viewing gallery. So let's go in here and have a look. And right in front of us we have our first dinosaurs. These are our Ankylosauruses and a few Pachycephalosaurs, which are currently hiding. As far as Ankylosaurus go, these are some beautiful starter dinosaurs for our park. As you can see, we've got two males over here with the brighter pattern, and a female. Obviously in the game they're not, the different sexes aren't recognized, but I use like the different skins to emulate sexual dimorphism, so just kind of go with this one. But yeah, so we've got two males and a female, and over there we have our Pachycephalosaurs with their light coat of feathers in the back, looking lovely, and they just kind of skitter about, and they do seem to live pretty well. They do pretty well together, and it's just really nice to see all of them hanging out and enjoying life. There's another Pachycephalosaur just eating from the feeder. And yeah, these are a lovely bunch of dinosaurs to have as a starter habitat, I think. They're just really peaceful but still impressive, and I'm very happy to have them there in their starter habitat. So yeah, let's get back onto our main entrance plaza. And if we go forward, we do have a few options. We do have these paths left and right, but those are meant to be more maintenance paths for staff. Of course, guests can go on them as well, but they don't offer you the best route. So we'll take the center path here. And now we enter our main plaza, which is the main area for guest amenities. So we have a fast food place, a gift shop, a restaurant, and a bar, and of course the innovation center dead ahead, which is the centerpiece of our park and where guests can go in and get the full Jurassic Park experience, so to speak. And on our right, we actually have our next habitat, so let's kind of go in this viewing gallery and check it out. Oh, I made a mistake there and we zoomed way ahead of where we're meant to be, so let's just backtrack, pretend that didn't happen. But yeah, let's check out this viewing gallery here and look at our second dinosaurs, which are right in front of us. A pack of Argentinosaurus, which are remarkably vivid. I love the skins, they look so good. And there's three of them in here. Of course we can see two, which are meant to be one male and two females. The male being this blue one here, which is just about to go off screen, and the females are over there to the right. There's two of them, and they're just hiding in the trees there. As far as the second habitat goes, they're pretty impressive as well. The first sort of larger carnivores, even though they may be the smaller of the larger carnivores, so they're definitely going to see more interesting ones as we go along. Turning to the left, we actually have the pathway leading towards the operations center. Obviously mainly for staff, but guests are more than welcome to have a look around as well. First up we have our greenhouse, where we get all our paleo foliage, all our ancient plants. And if we go along further, we can obviously see the operations center as it is. So we have our emergency shelter, ACU centers, ranger stations, fossil centers, etc. So all the backstage stuff, and what keeps the park running at full capacity. Of course, we go further ahead as well. We have the creation lab where all dinosaurs hatch into this holding pen. where they can later be transported into their respective habitats. Now turning back around, we can of course head back to our central plaza here. There's of course some restrooms here if we need to use them. Yeah, don't know what else to say about the restrooms. And here we have the monorail as well, so if you don't want to walk all the way up to the aviary on the top of the hill, or if you don't want to walk to the east side of the park, the monorail will get you there. And in fact, the monorail is in fact the only way to get to the east side of the park, which we will check out later. But first off, let's go to the top of the hill here. And in fact, we don't have to walk up just yet because we have missed this viewing platform. So let's go up this viewing platform and see what we can see. So this is a hillside habitat, which contains our herds of herbivores, you can just about see in the back there. That is a herd of Argentinosaurus and a herd of Tyrannosaurus living together in this huge Cretaceous North America hillside habitat. And as you can tell, they're just kind of enjoying themselves. They've got a massive range of space to explore. And let's just walk up this hill now. We can go up this hill, up this path, and God, that must be a bit of a workout, isn't it? I know that I am definitely not physically fit enough to walk up this hill, so thankfully I don't have to, because this is a game and not real life. Anyway, if once we're at the top of the hill, we can look at this viewing gallery as well. And we can see our herd of Argentinosaurus just making their way across the habitat, looking absolutely stunning. They're kind of like the cattle of the late Cretaceous, but they look so beautiful. Really impressive animals. Really quite large as well. In fact, all of them are coming over. And we can't quite see our Tyrannosaurus from here, because they all seem to be hiding in the trees. So let's just quickly have a look at them actually. And there they are, just living life back here and enjoying themselves. Again, looking as beautiful as they are. Now, heading back up to the top of the hill where we were, we can of course then see the aviary, which we will go into right now actually. So, we've got a few different views we can check out. This is the first one, and that is amazing right there. We can already see a few pteranodons all taking flight, just exploring the huge aviary and just kind of enjoying themselves. And they're looking so impressive. These are the largest, some of the largest flying creatures to have ever existed. There were some even larger ones, but we don't have them in the park of course. But these ones right here are incredibly impressive. Just look at them. Beautiful animals. Beautiful, beautiful animals. And of course, like I mentioned, these aren't dinosaurs. They're in fact the only non-dinosaur animal we have in the park. These are flying reptiles known as pterosaurs, and this specific species of course Pteranodon. And they look just stunning in this habitat here. There's a close-up view from one next to a viewing platform. And of course you can just see them swooping around. And we can see where the guest viewing is at the bottom. That's their guest gallery as well. And here's a really close-up view at one of them, looking beautiful. In fact, let's have a really good view at some of them in flight by looking at the Pteranodon cameras. That was a bad example, that one's not flying. Let's try this one. There we go. Oh, look at him soar. Now that is something, isn't it? Imagine seeing something this big taking flight in front of you. That is incredible. Anyways, exiting the aviary, we can walk towards the left around the perimeter, and you can see where the monorail would have dropped us if we had taken it. And of course right here is one of our most prized viewing areas of course, for our apex predator, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. There she is, just kind of standing there, observing her environment, having a little bit of a sniff around. An incredible, incredible dinosaur. Definitely the single most famous dinosaur in the world, and for good reason. This thing is remarkable as an animal and just absolutely awe-inspiring up close. That is really something. Beautiful animal right there. And of course there she goes, having a little drink of water. Or not. Oh no, there you go. Beautiful. One of the largest carnivores in the park, and easily one of the most, definitely one of the stars of the show for a lot of people that visit. Anyways, leaving the T.rex be, we're gonna walk again around the perimeter of the aviary, and we'll see an array of viewing platforms here. We'll take a look at the viewing gallery first here at the bottom. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's pretend that didn't happen again. And we'll go into the viewing gallery and have a look. And we see our massive open valley habitat, which contains the largest of our dinosaurs, the sauropods. Here we can see 4 of the 5 species in the park. We've got our little baby dryas, well, they're not babies, but they're really tiny, our Dryasauruses, and our Camarasaurus, which is our medium-sized sauropod, our Diplodocus, which is low-lying, much longer sauropod, and of course the titanic Brachiosaurus, which is enormous. Looking across, you can see that this is a really vast habitat with loads of these little Dryosaurus just hanging around. Here's one really close up, looking adorable and super cute. And right in the distance you can also see our 2 carnivores that share this giant valley with all our sauropods. Those are our Ceratosaurus. Let's get a better view of them. As you can see, these are Camarasaurs or Brachiosaurs, and they just look stunning. But we will get a better chance to look at them up close when we take our tour, so let's just head back down the way we came. In fact, let's just quickly look at one of these higher up viewing platforms as well. And yeah, it just gives us a bit more of a bird's eye view of the park. You can even see some distant animals in the forested habitat. You can see the tops of some of our hotels as well. And yeah, let's just head back down the way we came, and we can take a look at our next thing, which is actually right here, our Jurassic tour. So I've been very excited to do this, and in fact one tour is just leaving now, so let us get on it. There we go. I am just going to switch the camera over to this one of the back seats really. This is pretty okay. We're going to share the ride with what looks like 2 tourists and this guy who's security guard, I guess, and oh no, 3 tourists, yeah. Oh no, I switched vehicle. Oh no, I gotta get back to my first one. Ah! This was a bad idea. Okay, there we go. We're back in the first vehicle and we've just entered the first paddock. The tour guide will tell us a little bit about each dinosaur.
Species are naturally shy and may be hiding in nearby
just like that. So we will hear about the dinosaurs as we go past them, which I think is a really cool feature as well. But here we are in this tour vehicle. Let me just switch seats. Yeah, that one's pretty good as well. So we can see the aviary in the distance. And in fact, we can see some of our sauropods right here. We're going quite close to a Camarasaurus. Ah, man, I wish I could go on something like this in real life. Wouldn't this be the most amazing thing in the world? Now here we are, and a Camarasaurus is just to our right, which looks lovely, just eating from the feeder. That is such a sight, such a lovely sight. But of course the tour does go on for a bit long, so if it does go on for a bit too long I will cut out of it for a bit.
Chambered lizard. She's one of the most numerous sauropod fossils. She grinds down coarse plant
There we go, that's one of our voiceover descriptions, which I love. I think that's so cool. But there she goes, the Carcharodontosaurus in the background. This part of the tour is relatively short because we are going almost immediately into the second habitat. Just a quick note about the second habitat, of course, because the mods did overwrite some of the initial dinosaurs, the voiceovers aren't going to be entirely accurate as we go forward, because they're going to talk about dinosaurs that have been replaced with other dinosaurs. But here we go, entering the next habitat. In fact, what I might do for this is switch over into our next vehicle, which has just entered this habitat actually. Or not. Oh, that was a bad idea. Let's not do that again. Let's get back onto the tour. Let's find our initial tour actually. The one we started with. There we go. There we go. Apologies for that slight distraction. We are going to be entering our second habitat right now, so let's just enjoy the ride for a bit. Now we've entered our second habitat now. This is also full of herbivores. This is our Mesozoic China habitat actually. Now we have both Jurassic and Cretaceous animals. Oh no, it started raining again and we don't have a cover. This is bad. Oh man. Look at them, they're getting soaked. Poor things. Honestly though, if you're looking at dinosaurs, I don't care what weather it is. There we go, we can already see some.
Dinosaurs have different requirements for care. We put their needs first and develop bespoke approaches for each species.
There we go. We do take this. What did she say? Bespoke approaches? Yeah. Anyways, there we go. There's one right there next to the truck. A Carcharodontosaurus looking great in the rain. Probably enjoying the water there. That was actually quite fast. We didn't notice an awful lot of the other herbivores. I'm guessing they're all just a little bit further away, but we will be coming back to this habitat later on as well. So, and here we are entering our Mesozoic China carnivore habitat, and immediately to our right we can see a fully grown young Tyrannosaurus, which looks stunning and
An unusual
terrifying.
abundance of fossil specimens means that the Allosaurus is one of the most commonly studied dinosaurs.
And that's a bit unfortunate, of course, because the young Tyrannosaurus did replace the Allosaurus in game, so the voiceover still does talk about the Allosaurus specifically. But otherwise, still a cool experience overall. Ooh, there's one right next to the V. Oh, okay. Huh. So, in hindsight, maybe running this tour through a carnivore habitat was not the best idea. Yeah, I mean, it looks all good. These guys don't seem to be too bothered. Yeah, guys, you're right. Paul. I'm gonna call you Paul. You all good, my dude? Yeah? Cool. I think we're stuck now because this young Tyrannosaurus doesn't want to move. Oh, okay, now our driver's rescuing us. And we're back on track, I guess?
Allosaurus's ability to open her jaws extremely wide means she lacks bite force. This doesn't stop her from being an aggressive, combative creature.
Okay, we're totally stuck. Looks like we're gonna have to move into our next vehicle, so we'll just pop on over to the next one. Okay, here we go. Don't know where we are. Oh, wow. Okay, we're right next to a sleeping Carcharodontosaurus, which we just woke up. Beautiful. So this is us leaving the Cretaceous China, the Mesozoic China habitat, and heading back into Jurassic North America, I believe. Yes, I think so, yeah. Here we are back in the Jurassic North. Oh wait, no, I don't think so. Ah, okay, no. We are in our Jurassic, either Jurassic or Cretaceous South America habitat.
For
So we
your
gotta keep
safety,
our eyes out.
keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
Will do, voiceover lady. But yeah, we're inside the habitat of our largest creatures in the park. And you can just about see them to the left there, and as we go around we should be able to spot them a little bit more up close. Those are our Dreadnoughtus, our absolute titans of the park. They are the largest creatures, and in fact if we're looking at the mod base, which is Argentinosaurus, that is the largest reliable land animal that we know has existed, which is incredible and so impressive. And there they are right in front of us, so we're going to be passing right by them, I think. Ah, they look so impressive. Yeah, maybe this vehicle could go a little bit faster, to be honest.
The experience of a lifetime? Then make sure you capture that perfect dinosaur selfie.
Yeah, guys, we gotta take a dinosaur selfie according to this lady. Sure, why not? Knowing me, I would take about 1 billion. Ah, there we go. Right next to them. Tremendous animals. There they are, just by the feeders, and oh my god, one's just crossing our path right ahead. Oh, that is something. Ah, that's so incredible. Oh wow. That is the reason I love these tours. Gives you such an amazing sense of scale.
Weighing in at over 65 tons, Dreadnoughtus is not just the largest dinosaur ever discovered, she's the largest known animal to have ever walked the earth.
That's incredible. Honestly, stuff like this just gets me a little bit emotional. I wish I could see things like this in real life. Imagine being on a tour with the largest creatures to ever walk the earth. That would be incredible. Anyways, now that we've seen them, let's hop into the next car, back into Jurassic North America. And of course, we've just driven right past the sauropods. In fact, let's switch over a little bit, and I think that's about it. We've seen pretty much all our creatures. Might reconsider putting this tour through the Ankylosaurus habitat, to be honest. But there we go, that was our tour. Let's go back to where we started the tour, which is right here. Now, of course, we finished the tour, we can go look at the habitats that we've just looked at, but on foot instead. So first off, let's check out this viewing gallery here on the right. And we have a look here, we can see our Mesozoic China herbivores, like this Huayungosaurus, which is just blocked by this pillar. We can see a Chunkingosaurus in the distance, some of the Jinzusaurus that we missed out on during the tour. And the Carcharodontosaurus are probably on the other side. Oh no, there's one right there actually. But yeah, there they are, our lovely peaceful herbivores. And heading back onto the main path, on our right, of course, we have our Mesozoic England habitat with Baryonyx and Iguanodon, and of course Apollocanthus as well. You can see 2 Baryonyx there, herd of Iguanodon, and now 2 Apollocanthus. Again, just enjoying their river habitat, and you can also view them from the fencing here as we walk along. Walking further along, we also have another gift shop here, and a viewing gallery also for our Mesozoic England habitat with our Baryonyx and Apollocanthus. Again, they're looking really lovely in their river, looking completely at home. And we can walk further along and see the viewing gallery for our young Tyrannosaurus, which is my favorite carnivore. Well, my favorite model in the game, not my favorite species, but my favorite texture and model. They look incredible, and as we experienced earlier, are surprisingly aggressive, so I might consider changing that tour route if that's going to happen each time. But look at that, that's an incredible animal, coming super close up. Beautiful. We also have Guanlong in here, which are much more elusive, and we don't see them as often really. Ooh, sniffing the air there. Ooh, that is impressive. That is really cool. And there we go, we can see some of the guanlong in the distance. Very tiny, very elusive, and yeah, they just seem to skirt around the bigger guys, which is kind of what you'd imagine they do anyways. Turning back, we can of course head back the way we came. Just walking down these paths. And of course you may have noticed the park is quite heavily forested. Besides the valley, there's not many open areas. Walking back once again across the perimeter of the Innovation Center, we can now turn down this way. On our right was the Metriacanthosaurus habitat, we might be able to see them, nope. And on the left is of course the Iguanodon and Baryonyx habitat. And if we turn right, that's the maintenance path that was that took us in the way we came. And on the right now is our Mesozoic Africa habitat, with our Nigersaurus and our Tyrannosaurus in this one. Let's just check out the viewing gallery, but we can also see them from the outside, our lovely chunky small sauropods. And let's look at the viewing gallery. So we can just have a look, and there we go, our lovely chunky boys. Oh, they're so cute. They're just like long-necked hippos. They're amazing. And of course we can see right in the distance there's our Suchomimus and some Tyrannosaurus as well. So getting back here, if we turn to the left, we have another apex predator, the Carcharodontosaurus, which we can't seem to see actually from the viewing gallery. Where are you? Oh, there we go. There they are. And one is coming this way, but they are huge, easily coming quite close to the size of the Tyrannosaurus, but not quite as long as our carnivore that we're going to be viewing next. And that takes us to our final viewing platform here, which we can go up and have a look into this giant marshy habitat, which contains our two Spinosaurus, the largest carnivores in our park and my personal favorite of all the dinosaurs here. We can actually go on this tour as well, and yeah, let's just have a look. So yeah, we immediately enter here into our herbivore paddock, and you can see the Tyrannosaurus right next to the tour vehicle, including the Suchomimus as well. Wow, we're having a lot of close calls today, aren't we? But yeah, this is such a cool experience. Let's just hop into the vehicle in front of us. And once again, more close views at our Tyrannosaurus. Just enjoying the habitat. Very marshy, of course, which would reflect the real life habitat, possibly. And now we're entering the Spinosaurus Paddock.
Suchomimus lived in the Sahara Desert, a very different place to what it is today. Back then, it was a lush, swampy environment where she hunted fish.
Yeah, there we go. That explains it. It was a lush, swampy environment. Now we're entering the Spinosaurus Paddock, which is huge. There's a massive lake in the middle, and we'll mainly stick to the outskirts as to not to disturb them too much. And of course we can't quite see them right now, but let's see where they are. They'll pop out sooner or later, I imagine. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, she's dead ahead. Okay. Let's hope this one doesn't knock over the tour vehicle like the last guys did. Oh, that is incredible. The size and the sheer, like, magnificence of that animal. That is incredible. And essentially that is it for our Spinosaurus tour. The tour vehicle will just take us back to where we started, and that is that habitat. And that is it for all our habitat animals. So let's look at the park from above now that we've finished it. We have gone through all the different habitats now, of course, with the starter ones here. Let's look at map view actually. So this entire left side is Cretaceous North America. This big valley is Jurassic North America. This valley here, the forested part, is of course Cretaceous South America with the Dreadnoughtus. Down here is our sort of Cretaceous Jurassic China habitat, same goes for the Ankylosaurus. And down here in the middle is our just Mesozoic England habitat, the Metricanthrosaurus, the Baryonyx, Iguanodons. And then down here is, of course, Cretaceous Africa with our Nigersaurus, our Tyrannosaurus Suchomimus, Carcharodontosaurus, and Spinosaurus. And yeah, that's our full park. Of course, if we did take the monorail, we would have appeared here as well, which is our kind of the hotel area with a few guest facilities. And in fact, let's just have a quick monorail ride as well. So this is the view from the monorail. So we can just have a look at how it kind of shows off the park. And I think that looks really cool as well if you go right past the Innovation Center. That is a lovely view. So, and of course that's the entrance plaza, and if we turn this way we can see the valley and the aviary up top, which is super cool. And yeah, that is it for this park essentially. What is going on there? I'm pretty sure that just glitched out briefly, but but whatever. Anyways, that is it for this park. Nublar Emergent Biopark is complete. I have loved building this series. Having a biologically accurate dinosaur park simulator game is what I've always wanted, which is why I'm really looking forward to Prehistoric Kingdom. And mixing that aesthetic with Jurassic World Evolution, which is already one of my favorite games, has been so much fun, and I've really loved doing it. I've loved putting all these dinosaurs in their habitats, building with all these different aesthetics, and trying out different path styles and stuff like that. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you so much to everyone who's followed along with this journey. Thank you so much for getting me up to 200 subscribers as well. It honestly has been so much fun and I've really enjoyed it. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you're interested in seeing more of this park, please do let me know. I might come and revisit it in the future. And of course, if you've got more suggestions for more parks to do, please do leave it in the comments down below. I am more than happy to check them out, and because I really do want more suggestions for the future. We got a lot of this game does have so much potential for more different park designs and more interesting layouts. Of course, in the future I am planning to do more individual mod spotlights as well. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. There are going to be a lot of cinematics in this video, so do keep watching for a ton of cinematics basically. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video, which might be dropping tomorrow, given that the Planet Zoo DLC is dropping, and I will probably be covering that as well. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye.